Everybody gets high sometimes, you know. What else can we do when we're feeling low? So take a deep breath and let it go. You shouldn't be drowning on your own. And if you feel you're sinking, I will jump right over into cold, cold water for you. And although time may take us into different places, I will still be patient with you. And I love you, know I'm alright. Cause we all get lost sometimes, you know. It's how we learn and how we grow. And I wanna lay with you till I'm old. Oh, you shouldn't be fighting on your own.
All right, so what is up, my people? Teenricer here, back at it again with another video. And today we're gonna do 10 things I hate about my 1991 Honda CRX. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get started. So first things first, a lot of common things that, you know, CRX owners can, you know, be beside me on this. There's a lot of things that the CRX came bad with, you know, from the factory. We all understand these things and we all don't really care because we know the car is very special to us and it's a very iconic and classic Honda. Honda really made this car preferably sort of, you know, 75% good, you know, 75% well. You know, it's a very good car for what it is. This is not macking on Honda for what they made, but this is just some things that they should have, you know, thought about. Other than that, let's get this thing rolling. So the first thing on my list, and I saw a subscriber's comment that said that he has one, and one thing I hate about this car is that it doesn't come with cup holders. From the factory, usually cars come with cup holders, and models before this car came with cup holders, and believe it or not, this car does not come with cup holders. I don't even think the SI models come with cup holders. Not even the SIR comes with cup holders, I believe. And that's an issue because, you know, sometimes you would want to freaking put your drink in there and you have nowhere to put it. So let me show you how I put my drink in this. So for the model of the DX, the SI, the HF, and the SIR, the Civic CRX does not come with cup holder. That's kind of a bad thing because, like, a lot of people have these cars and, you know, they daily drive it, and you want to have a cup holder and you have to buy one of them freaking Walmart ones to put it on one of the AC vents, and, you know, that's just a whole bunch of mess. So what I do whenever I occasionally drive this car, I always have to get bottled soda. You know, if you guys, the CRX owners, know what I'm talking about, the CRX comes with a little pouch right here on the side, and as you can see, this thing is rotten out. CRX comes with the little pouch right there, and I put my drinks in there and all that. Yeah. So another thing I hate is freaking, you know, the sun visors. CRXs are very cheap cars. Honda made these cars very cheap, and you know, it's you can't really debate with them. You know, this car was an economy car. It was mainly just for economy reasons. You know, a daily A to B car. They really didn't ever think about, you know, cosmetic stuff. They really didn't. But the only thing cool that I think they did good on this car was the bucket seats. That is number one. They had bucket seats in the CRX, so that's mind-blowing. So this is number three thing I hate about the Honda CRX, and this is not for the SI model or some of them, but the steering wheel. It's horrifying. It's ridiculous. I don't know who else likes the steering wheel, but I mean it's cool, but it's weird. You know, I like it, but not that much. It's just something I really don't, you know, I can't agree on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't know if I like it or not. This is number 4. Thing number 4 I hate, and the CRX owners understand this one right here. This is the freaking birthmark of the CRX. The freaking AC, I think it's the AC unit or the thing that controls the AC and everything. They tend to break all the time. Hey, I went through 2 in this car. The first one wasn't broken. The first one was not broken, and then all of a sudden I tried to change the AC and crack, it broke. So the second one I ordered, I put it in, and that one broke too, like 3 days after I put it in. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about. You see this? I broke these 2 times already. Like, I already broke 2 of these. That's something that's not really cool, I guess. Number 5 thing I hate about the CRX is it's not something that's so much hate from anywhere else, because Japan has this, but Honda decided to give the Americans the cheap version of the CRX, not the SIR version of the CRX, because that one's a more pristine version. But the SIR comes with actual back seats in the car. So if you guys heard, a CRX owner say, "Oh, I got JDM back seats," that means that he ordered them special from Japan. They usually cost like $800. Only the Japanese CRXs have these. If you do see one in, let's say around here in America, if you do see a CRX with the back end that has seat belts and all that, that's because they order it from Japan. It doesn't really came with the car unless it's an SIR. Thing number 6 I hate about the CRX is not mainly the SI version. This is apart from the SI. This is the DX and the HF version. Honda, when they made the CRX, they had I think 3 different colors for the interior of this car, which was gray, black, and blue. The HF usually came with blue. The DX usually came with blue and silver at the same time. It varied, it varied a lot. If you had the DX, I think some of them came with the 2 colors. Mine did. Mine came with the 2 colors. Sadly, I got mine with the blue and silver mix match interior, and I really dislike. Like, I mean, it's changeable. You can change them, obviously, but it's just, come on, Honda. Number 7 thing I hate, it came with tweeters. So tweeters are usually supposed to make your songs sound a bit different. Some CRX models or some CRXs came out with the tweeters, some of them didn't. It's just like the Civic, sometimes it's optional, but sometimes they actually put it in there. So this car actually came with tweeters from the factory. I can see the holes where they came from, and I still got wire hanging up from here. I really dislike how they put tweeters in this car because they look kind of ridiculous. It was really bad. It's a really bad idea for that. Number 8 thing I hate about my CRX, and I know all the CRX owners can believe me on this one. There comes a time when the CRX gets a little too old. I have a wiper blade back there, and it also has, the little windshield cleaner back there. And on the top, let me show you the little nipple. You see the little black nipple right there? That spreads out water. That nipple usually gets clogged up with stuff, and it's really hard to unclog it. It runs through the whole car up to the top, and it comes from right there. Some CRXs, whenever you go to turn on the water back there to make it, to clean up the back, the water just jams and it starts coming out from right here. As you can see, mine is coming off like right here. You can see that. Basically, you're pressing the button or you're flipping the switch and the water starts to go inside the car. It takes a while for you to notice. Like, you're sitting there like, what's going on? And you hear brrrr, and you're hearing that, and all of a sudden you see water coming right behind you. It's pretty bad, Come on, Honda, what's going on? No, I'm just kidding. It's an old car, it comes with its problems. Number 9 thing I hate about the Honda CRX is Honda made the dash half plastic, half leathery. So some pieces are leather, or actually, believe it or not, they're actual leather. The leather pieces in the CRX are actually quality leather. I was surprised to find that out. It feels like plastic, like literally looks and feels like plastic, but it's not, you guys. It's actually leather. On the dash of the CRX, there's half, okay, let me show you. On the dash, right here is half plastic, and this is actually the leather part. So this part right here where you can put your coins and all that, that actually is plastic, and it tends to break and crack. See that right there? Mine is already cracking, also cracked over there. But the plastic that's in this car, I feel like they could have just used the same leather that they use for the dash. I feel like they could have done that as well, because usually a whole bunch of CRXs just tend to crack up the dash like completely, except for the leather part. So that's got to be number 9 that I hate about this car. And finally, number 10 thing I hate about my Honda CRX is the CRX does not come with seat belts like normal, you know, 90s car, but literally the belt just comes down and up like that. Some other cars actually have it right here. Well, the CRX does not. The CRX literally has the seat belt unit right in the door. You see that? It's right into the door. It comes out from right here. See all that? And that's kind of bad because I guess they didn't notice that the seat belts would not go retract fast enough. Some people usually they fling the door open and the seat belt is not completely like in its spot. It's just dangling. When you open the door really hard, that makes the seatbelt just knock into the freaking the door panel. And this is what happens whenever it knocks into the door panel. That's what happens when it starts knocking into the door panel, since all the leather stuff is actually coming off of there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Please like, comment, subscribe if you guys are CRX owners, and if I missed out on something, please let me know down below in the comments. We'll look forward to seeing what you guys think, or what you guys hate about your CRX. Next up on this week, we're gonna have 10 things I hate about my Civic, and then 10 things I hate about my Maxima. After next week, we're gonna have the 10 things I love about my CRX and love about my Civic and my Maxima. So stay tuned for that for next week. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. See you guys tomorrow. Boom.
Don't make me get you back. I say bounce that shit like whoa. Yeah, bounce that shit like whoa. This is not a fairy tale, I already know how you like it. Take you to the mall and get you a new outfit. Girl, that's just some child's play. Bounce that shit like whoa, 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 whoa.